You remember
acid,
that?
I did acid 60... Got about 68, I think.
Garcia, garçon. De nalgas.
Yeah, it was about 68. I remember. It was when it was called Try This, you know.
Try this.
Yeah.
Try this, yeah.
Here is something that I have never seen online before, so I'm bringing it to you. This is Cheech and Chong being interviewed in 1983. Now, these two here are just hilarious. No stage props, no lies, no nothing. Just them sitting down being interviewed. And it's because they are being themselves with the volume turned up just a little. So, without further ado, let's check out this Cheech and Chong interview from 1983.
Were you aware that...
Actually, John, death isn't in anymore.
Death has never really been in,
but you know what I
mean.
mean? It used to be a big, huge thing, but now it's like you die, another guy died.
You know, John was he was going for the wall, man.
Yeah.
We knew him from way back in New York when we very first started, and he was playing in the Groundlings, or not the Groundlings, the Lemmings, across the street from where we were playing. And we met him then, and then we'd keep in contact with him during the years, and then we were shooting the next movie, and they were shooting the Blues Brothers on the same lot across the stage from the... So we started spending a lot of time together, and he was just... You couldn't tell John. I used to bring him over to my house and point him at the waves for a little while,
He's out of control.
Meditate, and...
Totally out of control. Great guy.
Yeah, great friend, but it really hurt you when he died, but did everything,
A lot of people don't even want to stop him.
Yeah, no, he was content to
He was
live...
self-destructive, is what you
Well,
said.
he was content to live it at that pace. He just said, let's go, and okay. That's how he wanted to live his life. He was a funny motherfucker, man. He was really funny.
Don't you also see among a lot of stars an enormous insecurity, a lot of loneliness,
Well, sure. I mean, you're all of a sudden you're a specimen in the zoo, You got plucked out of the jungles, man. You've been running with this whole pack of monkeys now. You're the monkey. Okay, monkey, hang by your tail. One more time,
I think a lot of there's a definite trap, and it's called... See, most people are lucky because they never get allowed to get involved with it. It's called, like, fame and fortune. That
they usually don't come together.
That can kill you, because you usually just OD on the good times, because now, the only thing that kept you from killing yourself was finances.
Yeah.
You couldn't afford the right drugs anyway.
That's the only time Coke really gets dangerous, man, is when you can afford it.
Yeah.
Has it been more dangerous now than your lives than ever before?
We got ourselves allergic to it early, excuse me.
Allergic in your heads or?
In every way. we started, when we could afford it right at the beginning, man, we started, buying a little bit of Coke, and our timing got all off, and we started yelling at each other. We said, pass. And so
it's not a fun drug. I mean, for us. It's hard for us to be funny, because we have a hard enough time,
Are there any drugs?
Well, it's hard being a doper when you're a doper. You know what I mean?
How much shit are you offered by fans? I mean, is it
learned.
Good stuff at least?
No, we learned, man. One time the guy, hey, try this. I just did it. So, okay.
One of the Furry Freak Brothers. One of the original Furry Freak Brothers. Yeah. We were in a hotel room, and he told Cheech, he said, try this. Yeah,
it was like, this guy was really fucked up. He said, try this. So that's what he should have known. No, not me.
So he tried it.
God, it was fucked.
Half hour later, he's under the covers. Call the cops, call the police, call the doctor.
No more dope from fans after
God,
that.
I missed a good Charlie Chan movie on, too. Terrible.
Do you do any drugs anymore?
Yes, we do. Only when we're forced to.
Yeah.
Only when you're forced to.
Like when it's there.
Some people always say to me.
In other words, you don't buy it, you just take it from friends.
Well, they used to say, what kind of drugs would you do? And I'd say, anything given to me by a naked lady in a sauna. You can't refuse. Okay, I'll try it. I'll stick it in my ear, anything.
You ever grow your own, or have you ever?
No, I haven't ever grown my own dope ever in my whole life.
Cheech, tell the truth.
He has grown ever.
Yes, not you, but
he charged me for dope.
How about the stuff you grew out at the beach house?
Ixnay.
In Malibu. In his house, he's grown it. But I won't tell anybody. In his greenhouse, even.
Where does the best grass come from? You know.
Your best friend.
Usually from out of frame.
The hand next to you.
Do you prefer hash to grass?
Only when I only have hash and I don't have grass.
I'm one of those guys that like what's ever there, you know. I'll take.
What was about the first time you did other drugs like acid? You remember
acid,
that?
I did acid 60. Got about 68, I think.
Garcia, garçon. De nalgas.
Yeah, it was about 68. I remember it was when it was called Try This, you know.
Try this.
Yeah. Try this, yeah.
And it was a great trip.
You need something to jolt you out of wherever you are. At least, you know, because you get, this kind of life, you get so bombarded with this and that. Man, I just need something to kind of have a nice day and, oh yeah, and slow you down or give you a different perspective, you know. And I really like acid for that.
But
thank God.
And the women. Had your minds never expanded on drugs, do you think you'd be doing what you do today, or?
I don't think a lot of people would be. You know?
Had I not had my drug experience, I'd probably be very successful.
Insurance salesman.
Roofer.
A roofer.
In Alberta. I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, that's something. Who knows?
Ever since they have reunited, 15 years ago, they've done the animated movie, DVD of their live concert, things like that. And we have been wanting a new Cheech and Chong movie. The news broke that yes, we are going to get one called Last Movie, obviously. But it's not really a movie. It's a documentary about their career. We'll also filming them, driving around or whatever, which is great. I would love to see an official full-length documentary on the duo. But we fans were wanting a full-blown reunion movie. Cheech and Chong go to the circus. Cheech and Chong's Last Christmas. Cheech and Chong's Christmas. Cheech and Chong, Christmas Up in Smoke, whatever. So it is a bit of a letdown because, like I said, we were wanting that full reunion movie, and they talked about it ever since Chong got out of jail. Originally, I think Larry Charles from Seinfeld was going to do it. Then at one point, maybe Tommy was going to direct another one. But it just never came to be. And I'm not sure why. I guess maybe the two of them didn't want to do a new movie. Because if they really wanted to, there is nothing, absolutely nothing that could stop them from doing it but themselves. Because there's plenty of scripts out there they could choose from. They could write their own. They could choose their own director. They're in charge of their own destiny. Maybe they could not find one idea they could gel on. Maybe this will not be the last movie. Maybe they will do a full movie. Maybe they just don't want to do it. Maybe they're too lazy to, but the time it takes to do one of these, about the same amount of time it would take to do a full-length movie. Then again, it could be looking at what split us up to begin with. We could not agree on a movie. Chong wanted to do this. Cheech wanted to do that. The two of them together had to do dope comedy. They tried to branch out, but it didn't really work. So, there's a lot of things, but I think it comes down to them specifically, for whatever reason, not coming to the decision to do the reunion movie. What do you guys think? Anyways, if you like this video, like it and subscribe to my channel, because you have no idea what's coming in the future. Now, what do I have? Like I said, like, subscribe, and stay tuned, because it's the only way you're going to find out. Is it more Cheech and Chong? Maybe. Like I said, stay tuned, and we will see you later.